and they will just work. They will go from just flower to flower to flower, just working their little wings off.
On all the way. Why doesn't that one?
Well, it's raining now.
Yeah.
You'll have a helper.
I thought you were a bug. Mwah. Oh, it's not tighten it on there.
Whoa.
What?
Hummingbird buzzed me.
No.
That ring looks like it's not pushed all the way in.
Well, that's
that
what
rubber gasket. Oh, because there's two.
So this one.
That one must go on the hose, or it went somewhere else?
I don't know.
Oh, funny. Okay. All right. Hey, hey.
See, that should go on there so much
Yeah.
that this isn't loose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Look at us solving problems.
Now I gotta
All right, honey. So what happened?
So on our last pump that was similar to this was the inlet, and this is where the water came out. We looked at the directions. This is where the water comes in. This is where the water comes out on this pump.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. So we have to take this off, because otherwise these the hoses are the wrong way. But we have to take this off and this off, swap them. Luckily we can do that. No, that's got to come in from the top at the moment.
I never would have guessed that would have come out the top like that.
I never would have guessed it either.
Never would have. Yeah, it looks so backwards. All right, will you grab that?
Well, you can see it's pushing water already without it even being on.
Oh yeah! Don't squirt the dog. She doesn't like it. Nice. Should hook up our sprinkler and see how that works.
Well, that's the next step.
Make sure we've got enough pressure to run that thing.
Yeah. What's that supposed to do? Doesn't keep those from coming in.
These extend if you want to make it taller. Our viewers love our videos.
So I repeat, what is this thing supposed to do?
Keep it from swiveling? I don't know.
Are
there instructions?
The legs
pictures?
don't stop.
Oh.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that just tightens up this.
This thing. That's what it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many people does it take to figure out?
Plug it in. We're gonna point it right there and turn it on.
I speak the truth, man. It's not my fault.
Oh, this is supposed to go in there.
Oh. You don't want it to leak?
Once again.
How many people? One who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
2 men and 1 camera person.
Y'all both are going to be in front of the sprinkler. That's all I got to say.
No. We moved that. Travis.
What are you doing? Camera person on camera, not on moving things.
Well, if I'm going to be the only responsible one. And maybe set it so it doesn't do 360. You
guys are so picky.
Huh?
Yeah. So these sprinklers have to have a certain amount of pressure to lift the sprinkler head up, and then it'll clear. There's a little thing.
Little frog.
Oh, no. Did you plug in the right one?
I had forgotten to turn on the water to it.
Oh, God.
So I'm letting it prime now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are having technical difficulties. Please stand by. God. That's very anticlimactic. That's right, I'll fix it in post. It'll look seamless. It'll be fine. Probably gonna scare Lilu. Is this supposed to leak like that? Well,
I had plugged in the wrong pump.
That's why I looked away real quick. I didn't say anything.
oh, that's a good wingman there for you. I would have been like, what are you doing? Well,
Sprinkler.
we have pressure, but it's kind of leaking. So, messing with it. That reaches from there all the way. All right. We set it up to do 360. The trick with these type of sprinklers is there has to be enough water pressure to actually lift the head of the sprinkler up so that it will clear and then actually do 360. If you don't have enough water pressure, then it won't do 360. But this looks like it's doing it. Woo woo! $360, baby. Perfect. Yeah. Would have been smart is to put the dog-eared end on the end.
Nothing about this is against smart.
All right, so you might be wondering, what on earth have we done? The weather has been so horrible and uncooperative that we have decided to create a cold frame, basically giving us a greenhouse topper for our garden bed. We've got plants that we need to get out of their little pods and get them in the ground if we're going to have any hope of having a garden at all. So we've built this one. This is the first one that we built. Our experiment, if you will.
Yep.
And we think it's going to do fine. We're not going to have this on the garden forever. So we put hinges on it so that we can work on the bed, lift that, and it'll just rest on the ground here on the other side. And when we're done, we'll put, yep, can lift it up. So we got some Visqueen, and we're gonna cover the top of it. We're gonna leave the ends open, which will allow for airflow when it's hot. Hopefully it won't create too much of a sail effect with as windy as it is. And yeah, we'll be able to see if it works.
Yeah.
And get some plants in the ground. Fudge it in the beginning or fudge it in the end? Okay. Still good with the plastic on it?
Well, we're back from having some lunch. Now we're going to put together the other cold frame. This thing should go on a lot faster than the last one because we're not having to figure everything out. I already cut all the uprights, the sloped pieces, and now it's just going to be a matter of assembling, making some little cuts, and we'll be good to go. All right, moment of truth. Is it going to work or fall apart?
It's going to work.
Okay. It works. It mostly rests on the ground. Not resting over here, but we could easily fill in some dirt over here. Eventually. Meaning bring the ground level up a little higher. Cool.
But it is resting on that thing, so. It's a new weekend and we are working on stuff as per usual. It's nice and warm out, but it is actually sprinkling on us right now. We've got a big bank of dark clouds over us and kind of more clouds coming, so we'll see how much stuff we get done today. The plan today is, now that we have the covers built, we are going to plant the garden and get the irrigation installed. So this year, last year, we kind of planted the bed a little bit haphazardly. Wasn't very well organized. I only had so many plants, so I didn't think it would be a big deal, but I kind of think that's a big deal. So this year, the tomatoes seem to do really well with full sun, but the bell peppers do not. Last year we had a lot of, one of our viewers thought it might have been like some spots, like a heat spot on our peppers. And so definitely am open to the idea of that. I mean, I don't know enough about plants to know. So if any of you out there have any ideas or thoughts about what might have caused those big kind of brown dry spots on our peppers, would love to hear your comments about that. So this year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant actual rows. I remember when I was a kid, we had a garden and we had kind of a raised row where the plant was planted, and then like a furrow between the rows, and that's where the watering happened. And I think doing that keeps the plants from being overwatered. This year we also have like twice the amount of depth to the beds and soil, so I think that'll also help with drainage as well. And yeah, so we're gonna try that and see if we can get this planted. All right, so it's really raining, so I'm gonna get this maybe up, check the work that I just did, and we will come back after it quits raining.